Welcome to Waters on Main Street. Today is day 4 of our spring break vacation in Hollywood Studios. So pull up a chair, relax, and let the magic begin. Welcome back to Waters on Main Street for day 4. We are in Hollywood Studios today. We do have multi-lightning lanes and a single lightning lane planned for today. We have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, Toy Story Mania, and Alien Swirling Saucer for multi-lightning lanes. We also have Rise of the Resistance for our single lightning lane. The boys were slow moving this morning, so we did not leave our room on time. We walked to Hollywood Studios from Beach Club Resort. It was surprisingly a nice walk. Not too far at all, and it probably took us 10-15 minutes to walk it. We almost missed early resort hours, but had about 15 minutes left to enjoy. This meant that the line for Slinky Dog was extremely long. But right across from Slinky Dog is one of my favorite attractions, Toy Story Mania, which was a 5-minute wait. So that meant, boys, it's on and you're going down.
No, we're going to win next time.
We're going to win this one.
Okay. I'll be honest though, I have to stretch to ride this. I told y'all I am so competitive on this ride. This ride will test a family's relationship with each other.
It really will.
The only person to ever beat me was my dad.
Peepaw? Are you serious? I'm going to have to ask him how he did that.
Yes, your Peepaw obliviated your mom. I do expect a rematch, though.
Yes, I can't wait to see that.
That would be nice to see.
The loser buys the winner a snack and the Coke.
Agreed. But anyways, the queue to this attraction is amazing. I probably should have mentioned, though, that when you walk into Toy Story Land, you are in Andy's backyard and you shrink down to the size of a toy. So in this queue, they have all the old toys like the Linking Monkeys, Etch-a-Sketch, and you get to watch a life-size Mr. Potato Head on stage telling jokes. It's so cool. This attraction is in 3D, so don't forget to grab a pair of glasses on your way through. As you ride through this ride, you are pulling a string to your gun, trying to pop balloons, ring the aliens, break plates, and more. It is so much fun. What do you guys think of it? Tate?
That was fun.
Yeah, that was so fun. But I really like playing the game with the volcano, and I think it's darts that you have to shoot the balloons and stuff. But I'm really embarrassed to say that I lost to a girl. But yeah.
There is nothing wrong with that.
AKA his mama.
Okay.
Well, Jace, what did you think about it?
Well, it is definitely one of my favorite rides over there to do because it's one little good family competitiveness that kicks in. It's just my boys let me down because their mama cheats and they don't know how to sabotage her for me to win.
Cheat? You
I
sabotage
do
me.
not cheat ever.
Dad, you always cheat. Every time when I play the game with you, you cheat.
I
Every
was
time when I go for the 100, you always cheat.
I was riding with you, and you knocked my glasses off like 5 times, and I still beat you.
Look, both times I had Ryder.
No,
And-
you
and-
did
yes, I
not.
did. I had
You only
Ryder
had
and
him
you-
once.
and I- and
The
like-
truth is coming out.
I had Ryder both times, and I lost by 10,000 points. I mean, come on, y'all. If I didn't have a baby.
Does anybody else smell a sore loser?
Mom.
I just want people who's listening,
Mom, don't
comment
you remember
below.
my score?
I smell pumpkin eaters in here.
Mm-mm. Well,
Comment below on what y'all think.
Did it.
Whoever has the 1-year-old in their hands and they only lose by 10,000.
Okay.
Sabotage.
Okay, let's just put the record straight.
I said we need to
had-
move on. We got a lot to talk about.
He had Ryder the first time we rode
And the
Toy
next
Story
time.
Mania. Nope.
Ah.
So,
Sabotage.
once off Toy Story Mania and shouting my victory, hello, winner!
Mom, that was my victory.
We went over to Alien Swirling Saucers. Ryder cannot ride this ride, so I sat this one out with him. They do have a walkway that goes around the attraction so you can watch your family riding. Ryder and I even started spinning around just like the boys were, so that way he could feel like he was on a ride as well. I was getting dizzy, but Ryder loved it. You three were all smiles on this ride, so how was it?
So, Story Aliens was funny and cool, and I kind of screamed it like a girl, so I got smiled, then I did my regular scream.
After Alien Swirling Saucers, it was time to take Ryder to the Baby Care Center. Now, this Baby Care Center was a little confusing for me. It was inside guest relations, so when you walked to the door, there was a sign that said to wait until a cast member calls you in. I'm standing at the head of the line waiting for my turn to be called in. A cast member waves me inside, and I told her I was there for the Baby Care Center. She smiled and laughed a little. Guys, I didn't have to wait in the line. I could have just walked right in and went to the Baby Care Center area. Oh my goodness, I was so embarrassed, but the cast member did assure me that it happens all the time, but still, I felt so silly. Once I was inside, it kind of felt like an old Hollywood dressing room. They had 2 nursing rooms to the left, 1 mom to each room, with a rocking chair and bench. They had red curtains instead of doors that you velcroed to the wall. I was nervous someone might be in a hurry and just walk in, but luckily each time I used the nursing room, hardly anyone was in there. Outside the nursing room was a little waiting area with a couch and TV. They had a vending machine for baby supplies and a sink area. To the right was the changing room, and they had a few changing tables available. And all in all, this was a very nice baby care center. We then walked over to the Muppets area and watched the 3D show for possibly the last time. Ryder was not very interested in the show until something loud or bright would happen. I enjoy the show and am so sad that this area will be leaving. I am interested to see how the Muppets will be in Rocking Roller Coaster. We did take a walk around the Muppets area, getting pictures of everything, so we will always remember what was before Monsters, Inc. takes over. After walking through the Muppets, we decided to have lunch at ABC Commissary, so we got onto our My Disney Experience app to mobile order. While we were looking at the menu, who do we see but Max and Goofy? Tate, what did you think about that?
So that was
Cool and so fun. I was about to pee in my pants.
What did Goofy do?
I gave him a high five.
That's right. That was so cool. I love how the characters don't just walk away. They still want to engage with guests as they head out. Once we completed our mobile order, we went to ABC Commissary for lunch. JJ and I had the pork tacos, Jace had the buffalo chicken, and Tate had a grilled cheese. How did everyone like their meal?
Liked it. I mean, I had a good pork taco. It was so good. And the sides that were with it, it was like beans and this other Mexican style side. I forgot what it's called, but it was pretty good.
Did my grilled cheese burger, and I liked my chips.
So, you can't go wrong there. Between the pork tacos, the buffalo chicken sandwich, which is my favorite.
I love the pork tacos. They are a must-have at ABC Commissary. I also like eating here because they have enough tables and space. Also, it is indoors with AC, so must go, especially during those warm summer days. After lunch, where did we go, guys?
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad!
Yes, we used our first lightning lane for Mickey's Runaway Railway. You first watch a film where an incident occurs that allows you to enter the cartoon and load onto Goofy's train. Your train will disconnect from the engine, and Mickey and Minnie are trying to help save everyone. Of course, Goofy is unaware that anything has happened. How did you guys like this ride?
My favorite part about it is when you go down the waterfall and you go in water. Then there's one more, and they're like cowboys.
The part where you're in the amusement park and you see Donald's feathers fall off and stuff. And you can actually see Pluto trying to help Mickey and Minnie throughout each little scene. And it's really cool.
And for all the dads out there who think, oh, what can I do to get my family in the front of the line? It don't matter, because the train, it breaks up in your own, and you are in your own special little cart where you get a front row seat. But when it comes to see the video, when you go into the room, try to get in the middle in the front row, because you're the first ones that will be let in line.
I think this ride is really cute, but I will say that it does jerk you around a bit. So if you have a younger child sitting in your lap, be careful they don't bump into the lap bar. I was holding Ryder and had my hands over the bar just in case. But yeah, I agree. The best spot with watching the film is in the front row. But I feel like anywhere in the room is a good place because everyone's going to get to go in and see the cartoon. It's just so awesome. After Runaway Railway, we went to Indiana Jones, but we just made it. Almost missed it. So we had to stand in the back of the auditorium. This is also such a good show. Made me want to watch all the Indiana Jones movies. Kids, how did you like this show?
I like the part where you see like the explosions at the end. I also liked in the second scene where they're fighting and they're going on top of buildings and they're running around and then they punch each other, like they punch people, and they just fall off the building, and it looks super cool. I also like the part where Indy is going in the cave, and I like the part where he gets run over by the boulder.
I got one scary part is where the guy is like the three guys. One of them are not moving, but the two of them are, and the accidents come straight down. That's the creepiest part that creeped me out.
Oh yeah, the statues when he's going through the cave. Yeah, those guys are a little creepy, but that's okay. They're not real, so they're just statues. But once the show was over, I remembered that our alien swirling saucer lightning lane was coming up. But since the boys already rode that ride, we decided to modify it. I changed the lightning lane to Star Tours for the boys to ride. This was a first for all of you, right?
Correct.
How was it?
It was pretty fun. It felt like VR, virtual reality, but like it was straight up better. And you felt like you were actually there. And you were like flying through the galaxy, and I think, yeah, the ride tilted as you were going, and you're watching like a big screen, so it's something like, it's nothing like scary. It's more something like the Flights of Passage, or kind of like, what's it called? The Toy Story Mania. It's pretty cool though.
I got a favorite part is where the meteor hits and the ship gets damaged and you go straight down screaming. And my other favorite part is where CPO says to R2, yes, R2, we need to complete this mission.
After the ride, Tate wanted to meet Mickey and Minnie. It said it was a 20-minute wait, but it couldn't have been longer than 10 minutes. Ryder was pretty standoffish at first, but started to warm up to Minnie. Minnie blew him kisses and gave him knuckles. Then we all got a picture with her. After meeting Minnie, they took us to meet the mouse himself, Sorcerer Mickey. This was a first for me. I loved it. Tate, since this was your idea, what did you think?
So I liked it. It's because I showed Mickey I had the same hat as him, and he was on the back of my jacket, and he said that was cool. And when we were leaving, I gave him a goodbye.
Oh, yeah, that was so cool. You were wearing a jacket that had Sorcerer Mickey on it. It was so cool. But I'll be honest, I get a little nervous when meeting characters. I have to have someone with me, so I was very glad that Tate wanted to meet them, or I would have chickened out. After meeting Mickey and Minnie, it was time for dinner at Roundup Barbecue. I am always excited to eat here. Remember, you are one of Andy's toys. The room, it looks like it is made out of board games, different toys around, and some giant statues of some Toy Story characters. You will hear the sergeant announce when Andy is coming, so you have to freeze and not move until he is gone. Also, they have Rex's dance party, which is super fun. The food is just traditional barbecue and sides. It is really good, though. You don't pick your appetizers, meat, sides, or desserts. They bring it all to you. What did you guys think?
I really like how convenient it is, where the only thing you have to order is a drink, and then they bring out everything out for you. And they have really good ribs that they brought out for us.
My brisket was so good, even the watermelon and the mac and cheese. I was getting starving. Then I ate some more. Then I drank my drink. Then I ate some more. Then I drink my drink. Then I drink some more.
How did you like your dessert?
Well, first of all, I chose the Jello one that kind of tasted like Jello and it felt like Jello, so I changed it. And I chose the one where it's like a toy.
Had Forky on top.
Yeah, and his like thingy that is around his neck was candy, and it tasted so good. I kind of dropped it some, about to come apart.
Roundup Barbecue was the highlight of my day. I've been looking forward to this dinner all day long because the barbecue, it never disappoints. It is from the brisket, pulled pork, to the chicken, to the sides. The sides is amazing. The Mexican style corn is spot on, and it is a really great experience. So I'd definitely go check it out.
After dinner, we walked back to our room to take a little nap and walk off dinner. After our nap, we walked back to Hollywood Studios because we had our next lightning lane for the boys to try to beat me in Toy Story Mania. By the way, they did not. And I even had Ryder this time seated next to me. It was so hard because he kept trying to stand up. Now, boys, discuss y'all's loss.
So I watched from my mom, and it was kind of hard, but I have fun for myself.
I lost because my dad, who said he was teaming with me, sabotaged me and knocked my 3D glasses off my face like 6 or 7 times. It was honestly pretty difficult, but I still beat him anyways because he's horrible.
This is time for redemption, where I get my payback. Where maybe I might have a child that would be willing to sabotage their mama. But, as I thought was wrong, we go, we play, I pull my little heart out.
And Mama wins.
No, you cheat.
Yeah,
No, I did not cheat.
I'm talking about Dad.
Time your
Oh,
mama
Dad.
had-
Okay.
Yeah, Dad hit me in the face trying to knock my glasses off. So, like, I had...
He sneezed and his glasses come off. I didn't knock them off, people.
No, I had, like, a beatable score, and... Because he kept on knocking my glasses off, and I still beat him. And I even took his glasses off.
Look, the real challenge was between me and his mama. He thinks it was between us and him, but no, it's really all about me beating his mama.
I don't think anyone wants to try to
That
beat
was
you.
short-lived.
Who won?
Look,
Mama,
nobody
not
likes,
him.
nobody
It's
likes
okay,
people
it's
who
okay.
play. Nobody likes both.
All right, it's
And
okay,
then
it's
let's
okay.
move on. Let's move on. Next rider was...
We now have our single lightning lane for Rise of the Resistance, which we arrived pretty late for because we had overlapped our last multi-lightning lane with our single lightning lane. My fault. I thought we would have paid more attention to time, but we didn't. So it was probably 8:45, and I was not thinking again, but I kept JJ with me and Ryder so Jason Tate could ride first. When they got off, we were going to ride, but by that time it was after 9 o'clock and the park had closed. So JJ and I couldn't ride. So, Tate, Jace, how was the ride?
The Ride of Resistance, always a fun ride. Never lets down, never gets old, and always pick up on something new that you didn't see from the time before. What do you think about that, Tate?
That was fun, and my favorite part is when, when you shoot and a pilot was driving and an engineer.
What about when Kylo Ren sticks his lightsaber through the roof and he cuts the hole out in it?
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
What did you think about the drop?
Oh, that was kind of fun. What rusted to my head, and I was screaming like it was fun, and I was about to pee in my pants. I thought I was gonna do it already, but I figured out I was not. But for a second, I thought I was scared of the drop, but I was not. But the first time I rode it, I was just chill. I was like saying nothing. I was like dancing. And the creepiest part when the bad guy cuts a hole through, and we just stand there and we start moving.
Since the park was closed, we walked back to our room at Beach Club and got ready for bed. Guys, how was Hollywood Studios and what was your favorite part?
I really like the part where we went to Galaxy's Edge because if y'all guys don't know, there is a shop for your lightsabers. Once you build your lightsabers, you can go to a shop and you can buy Kyra crystals, and those determine what color your lightsaber is. So I got some of those. I bought two of those. I bought two of them.
Oh, like JJ said. So it was like I wanted to get a new blade because I broke mine on accident, and I was kind of scared to do the video when we got home, and where the part where Darth Vader cuts off Luke Skywalker's hand.
Oh, y'all were trying to do the scene where that happened.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My favorite part of Hollywood Studios was probably the Millennium Falcon, when I was able to watch all my boys fly and be a gunner, navigator. That is probably the highlight of my day on Hollywood Studios.
My favorite parts were Toy Story Mania, Mickey's Runaway Railway, and Rodeo Roundup. We were all together on these rides, and I just loved the atmosphere and food at Rodeo Roundup. Well, that's all for day 4 of our spring break vacation. We hope you all have a wonderful week. Be safe, make good choices, and keep spreading the magic. Until next time,
See ya!